Go, right. Backstage. NABBA Wales.
Again, first timers.
Well, let's just, before we just jump into that, let's just say, right, that's been the class of the day so far.
That has been the class of the day.
Right, there was
absolutely the class of the day. Seven in there, fantastic class. And
quality.
They worked them.
They did.
Before we go any further though, Phil, shall we get our man to introduce himself, please?
Hello, Matty Barry.
Yeah, Matty Barry from Pacific Gym, isn't it?
Yes, Pacific.
And you've just got first place, first timers.
Yes. Yeah. Shocked, emotional, surprised, happy. Yeah, a lot of emotions, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I know. Being there, it's a great place to be, isn't it? All the hard work paying off then.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And like you say, probably the hardest I've been worked. Doing posing, so maybe that's a lesson learned. More practice needed.
Yeah, it's always, I found when I was doing my first year, it was a real shock. You can practice your posing, but when you get on stage, it's the competitiveness.
Yeah.
And you see, it always just seems to work you harder, doesn't it? You seem to sweat more, you seem to cramp more, you seem to shake more.
We were saying this earlier with Grant. He's like, when the first timers class there, the lads are sweating, right? And it's got nothing to do with it. It's down to nerves, right? And that's the cortisol kicking in. Sweat's dripping off you. You've been worked hard on that stage. You've been in the call-outs, you know. It's just what it is. It gets better with age. But that was an awesome class to watch. We're both different sides of the day, but
thank you very much, Shane. Much appreciated.
Very
what were your thoughts getting out there?
I'll be honest with you, I've been really nervous all day and like to the point doubting myself. You know, lots of negative thoughts, but you know, obviously I got a good coach, Dave Finnegan.
Yeah, I know Dave. Yeah,
you know, he's been brilliant, looked after me right the way through.
Good man, Dave.
And he obviously pulled me outside earlier and had a word and said, "Look, you know, just you need to get the confidence." And to be honest with you, when we went out, it kind of relaxed a bit and got into it.
It's like the nerves before you get on stage are worse than the nerves on stage, isn't it?
Hanging around and what it can do to you, the thought.
The overthinking.
Yeah.
But that's gone now. You obviously feel a lot better now, a lot of pressure off the shoulders.
Absolutely.
And first place as well. So, you know, it all paid off, all the nerves and everything. You can kind of look back at it and go, well, I just panicked for nothing, didn't I? Didn't you?
For anybody watching this, everybody does it. That's as simple as that gets, isn't it?
You did though, didn't you? All that worry, all that nerves, all that overthinking, and you ended up winning. So well done, my man.
Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Congratulations.
What's the plan, Cormac? We had a good chat. You've been an excellent competitor. You've been a right personality about. You just come in so chilled about everything, you know.
I think we kind of had a brief discussion earlier, ex-military. So every couple of years I kind of do these crazy things, done an Ironman, come into this. But honestly, I'd like to continue with the training with Dave.
Good.
And see
He's a cracking physique.
Dave's also a good guy, isn't he? Good physique. So I don't know if you know Dave.
I mean, over the last, I would say 2 months, I've probably been in his house more than my own.
It's the sign of a coach, isn't it? You know, you work with somebody, you put your trust and your faith in them, and they put it back into you. You know, everyone's invested in your success on that stage. The people around you talking to us. Anyone you want to thank?
There's just so many people. I mean, my family. I mean, people say this is an individual sport, but you know, I don't agree with that. I mean, I'm married. I mean, the support I've had from my wife. You know, my immediate family, and without those, you
can't do it.
No.
You just couldn't do it.
Like I say, there's lots of people within the fitness industry, but ultimately, I think, you know, it's my wife and Dave Finnegan.
Love that. Good man.
What's the immediate plans, right? Because obviously the Britain invite.
Are we talking?
Well, let's say with British finals. What's your thoughts on it? You doing it? You've got to do that.
I'm going to speak to Dave.
Got to do it.
I'm going to speak to Dave as well and say, you're definitely doing it. No, you're doing it. Like they said earlier, didn't they? I think Mike said earlier that 1998, I think, was the year he said when himself and a few of the others went up from Wales, you know, to the British, and they had a really good lot. But what you find at the Welsh shows is that we get good athletes and competitors like
best athletes,
really good athletes, and they'll come here and they'll kill it. And then they won't be the British.
Mate,
and it's disappointing because the amount of athletes coming out of Wales that won't do it and that can really go and make a mark, I think it'd be an absolute tragedy if you don't do it. You've done all the hard work. And look, it's not an easy route to get there. You know, it's another 3-4 weeks or whatever it may be on top of this. But I mean, mate, the physique you brought, I think it'd be an absolute travesty if you don't go up there, represent Wales, and just
Bring it, yeah.
just fucking bring it, you know.
I saw it firsthand last year. I do, as you all know, do a lot of shows, a lot of different federations, and the Welsh show stood out for me within NABBA. It was as being one of the best athlete pools we've seen, some of the best physiques we've seen, and like I say, it was only a third of the guys turned up, and it was devastating from a bodybuilding point of view, because you were like, these were the best guys who walked away.
I'm trying to understand who just won that class, because it's going fucking wild out there.
So Lisa was just saying the same. She says, I want to see all these athletes that have won go and represent Wales at the Britain.
I appreciate that, guys, but I mean,
we're not bullying you.
That's a no then. That's a
I mean, if Dave thinks it's right for me, then, you know, at the end of the day, he makes the decisions, and
okay.
Have a day off.
We'll wait and see.
yeah.
Mate, what's the immediate plans this evening then? Come on, that's out of the way. You've bagged
All
away.
I think of is food.
Food. What's the food plan? Come on, share.
Burger, chips, pizza, ice cream, all the above.
I don't know, I'm a mix between a pizza and an Indian, but I don't think an Indian will end well. So we might.
Yeah, you might regret that. Go with the pizza.
Pizza's the safe bet. Yeah, go for the pizza.
My go-to pizza like that, or a Rudy's.
Yeah,
Bin,
banging out two from there. Yeah. One there, and then one for the driver.
I thought you were taking the waitress out, but anyway. Well done, bro. Absolute pleasure, bro.
Much appreciated.
Legend, well done.
Thank you, gents.
And we'll see you in the not too distant future.
Brilliant.
And if not,
Thanks,
well
bro.
done again. Mate, it's what we do.
Thank you.
Take
All the
care.
best, mate.
Mate.
Have a good.